Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. So today I will be doing just a quick video. I was surfing YouTube a couple of days ago and I saw a couple of videos where people were doing acrylic paintings, abstract art, and they were covering it with this plastic and it was giving it a really neat effect. So I figured, why not try it? So I wanted to bring you guys along for the ride. So I have already painted my hardboard. I just painted it a simple one layer of a pink, and then as you can see, these are the colors that I'll be using in the actual painting on top. It is a blue by the name of Bright Blue, and then I have a garden path, which is kind of a army green. And then I have a fresh lemon lime, which is a yellow. And then I'll be using some of my Anita's metallic silver as well. So I'll go ahead and move this out of the way. And I really won't even need the stick. Normally the stick is something I use for my swipe technique. It is just a paint stick from my local hardware store. But I won't actually need that for this technique. So I am not going to thin my paints out. I'm going to do what I call the squirt technique. Don't know if that is a real thing, but that is what I call it. And this is just a really easy technique. I don't know how it's going to come out with the plastic, but I have done the squeeze technique on other art projects, and I really like the way it comes out. So I am almost out of this blue, like literally almost out. So I will just sit that there and let that empty itself. And then this has a pretty good amount. Shake it a little bit. Get that in there. It's kind of like a fluorescent yellow, but it's not. It's lemon lime. All right. And because it's looking like I am not going to have enough paint, and I don't know how well, let's try this. You know, we're experimenting. Why not? Oh, these things are hard to open if you don't clean the side. You have paint that dries. Very, very difficult to open. And this one is almost empty as well, so I will sit it somewhere so that it can find an empty spot. Okay. This one should be done. Yeah. And that's the easiest way to get all your paints out. I could use a spoon to get the rest of that out, but I actually don't have a spoon near me, so I'm just going to do it that way. All right. That one is another empty one. Okay, so now comes the experiment. So what I have saw people do is just literally take the plastic. Oh, shoot. They take the plastic. Oh, there's my cutter. And obviously one piece is not going to be enough. Okay, got half of it covered. And then get a piece for the second half. And then we will start working into it. Oh, I may need 3 pieces. Yeah, I'm gonna need 3. And the size of my wood panel is 24 by 24 or 2 by 2, 2 feet by 2 feet. Okay, last piece, and then we can see what we come up with. Oh, I have a have a little open spot. Or I have another one. And plastic wrap, thankfully, is a dollar, so it's not like you can use too much. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the video that I saw, or the couple of videos, I think I saw some people, use a roller. I don't know if I saw anybody use their hand, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I am going to just massage with my hand and see, what I can come up with that way. This feels really weird because you feel the paint, but it's kind of squishy. And, if you have an open spot, that will happen. And I don't have any napkins. I normally am more prepared. But obviously somewhere in the middle of this, I didn't cover it all the way. Okay. There we go. So now that I've pressed it, now I am just going to run my hands across and see if I can get some mixing going on. Or who knows, when you experiment and you try something new, you have no idea what you'll come up with. But that really is the joy of art. It's the joy of creating, not knowing, and experimenting. And what I have come to find is sometimes things will work out wonderfully, and sometimes you'll be like, oh, okay, that was an epic fail, but you try again. That's all. Okay. I think I am ready to peel back and see. And the good thing about it, if I peel back and I'm not liking what I see, I can always recover it. So consider that if you try this project. If you pull back and you're like, cover it again. Put more paint, So there's definitely some options. So let's see. And I wouldn't suggest reusing, this. I'm just going to, that's my little paint garbage can. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take my own advice and recover it and try some different things, some different tools that I have. So let's see. I have to get this right first. difficulties. I always have trouble with plastic wrap though. Like it never just comes off of the roll in a smooth swooping motion. Let me make this one longer. Try to get that whole top part in one. Yep, perfect. Okay. So I am going to take my tool, which is, as I said, just a paint stick. Obviously, it's open somewhere where that blue is. Okay. All right, let's see. I like that better. So what I'm thinking is there's paint on this, so why not take it and use it? Put some of that blue somewhere else. Okay. I want to move some of this blue. What can I move the blue with? Well, let's do this. I do actually have a napkin. Okay. Just a napkin. And you know, I don't know. There used to be a show on of a guy that used to paint, and I cannot think of his name. But that's what this reminds me of. He would take, you know, a napkin of some sort and create these beautiful landscape drawings. You can take some of the yellow and bring it down. And really with this, you just, I mean, you do it to your heart's content. There's no method to the madness. I like how the pink shows through. That's why my advice is always to paint whatever it is that, you know, you're bored, you know, if you're using canvas or if you're using wood. I always suggest to paint it, because then if you have spots that you don't fill in, the paint from the bottom shows through. And it comes out really comes out much better. And you're always going to have extra paint somewhere, so just utilize it. And then you step back and you look at it, and you stop when it is to your liking. Okay. Okay, so that is it. I am satisfied as I continue to just touch up a couple of spots, but I am satisfied with this. It came out really, really unique. And then to use two different techniques. Sometimes you have to use multiple techniques to get to the end result. So hopefully you guys learned something that was super easy. Definitely something, that you can do if you are looking to get into abstract art. You saw the supplies that I used, didn't cost a whole lot. You see that we just have a little bit of, different things going on. So we have our lines, which gives it a urban graffiti look. And then we have, looks like, some watercolors. I am going to bring this all the way up so that the pink is the only real thing in the middle. I'm going to fill it in with that yellow. Sometimes you step back and you're like, oh, I could do this a little bit different. Just going to keep a little bit of that pink showing through. Okay, there we go. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you liked the video. Stay tuned for more videos of me doing different kind of art projects and showing you guys exactly how you can do it too. Have a wonderful, 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 wonderful day. Bye.